everyone, this is Gail from Rainbow Healing and Wellness and Rainbow Food Rocks, and I'm here to talk about my essential oils. So as many of you know, I have the Rainbow Herbals brand, and just as a reminder, these oils are coming directly from Nisarga Organic Farms in India, and they're coming from my friend Krishna, and then they come to me in big jugs, and I actually put them in bottles myself by hand, and I'm also a yogi, so they're very high vibrational. And then I put my own stickers on. So you can see an example here. I have my Rose Hydrosol, and this one's my personal one, so I use a lot, so like the sticker's kind of falling off, but you can see how cute it is. And I have my Lavender, and you can see the stickers actually properly on this one. I've been using this one lately too. So I am selling these. I don't have a store set up per se, but I can do via email. And my email is info@rainbowfoodrocks.com. And I wanted to talk about how Valentine's Day is coming up, and it would be really cute for someone to use the Rose Hydrosol for Valentine's Day with his or her partner. And just in general too, rose is lovely. So I'm just going to show you how nicely this opens up and it sprays out, and I like to spray my face. Woo! I always do a little spray before I do a show too. And I use the Rose Hydrosol to make a toner, and you can do this too. So I sell these in 100 milliliter bottles, and you can use this with witch hazel, and I use aloe, a liquid aloe, and you can make your own facial toner. You can also use the Rose Hydrosol if you are making some kind of Indian dessert. There is the dessert gulab jamun, and you can take the rose in this because it is food grade. It's just like a watered down version, and all my oils are completely pure and there's nothing else in them. The hydrosols, as inherent in the name, is watered down. Rose is very, very expensive, so if you've ever gone to try to buy rose, you'll see just how expensive it is for a very small amount. So that's why I have to do the hydrosol. I just don't have the capital to invest in that much for rose. And I also think that most of my customers probably don't want to spend hundreds of dollars on rose, but I could be wrong. So rose is great on the face. Rose is a very high vibrational oil, and I want to tie in, as I'm talking about essential oils, my friend, her name is Dakota, that's her nickname, she has the Ozark Herbal Academy, and Dr. Paul Cottrell and I are going to be interviewing her yet again on this Friday, so the video will come out either Friday night or on Saturday morning. And in her database, she talks about how you can use all these different oils for many different illnesses and ailments. And she is, I want to say, in her 70s. She has so many years of experience, and she has done a wonderful job on this database. So I'm just going to go ahead and quickly plug her in that if you want to sign up for her database, it's only $15 a month, and if you do the yearly subscription, it's only $100. I'm not sponsored by her or anything. I'm not making money off of telling you this. I'm just telling you from the kindness of my heart, and also as a user of her database, that it's a great resource. And a lot of people don't realize how much they can do with oils. They think they just diffuse them and that's it. I mean, you can make products out of them, you can use them in food. So I just wanted to let people know, and I'll put her information in the description box for this video, so you'll be able to click and check her work out. And if you write her, she'll probably give you a trial for like 7 days free. So if you don't want to invest the money, but you want to see how impressive her database is, you can do that. You can also check out one of my other videos where Dr. Paul Cottrell and I interview her, and we let her go into all about what she does. And I'm sorry, the sun just came out. There was a thunderstorm earlier, and the sun just came out, so my lighting has changed, so hopefully you can still see me just fine. And I guess the light just came out for me. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so back to the Rose Hydrosol. This is great for your Valentine. Now, another thing that you can do, and I'm just about to do this, is put a little bit in your bath for your kids or for yourself. I like to do salt baths. I feel that they clear really nicely. So I put a little bit of rose in there. I also just started selling Sandalwood Hydrosol, and that might be better for like someone that is a male because it's a little bit stronger of a smell, whereas rose is more kind of feminine. Both can be used either way. I'm not saying you can't use one for another, but what I find is that like making a toner, if I want something a little more neutral than rose, I'll mix the rose and the Sandalwood Hydrosol in my toner. And then another thing is for a man, just to have the Sandalwood Hydrosol is really nice. And again, unlike, what do you call it, in new moons, I like to do sandalwood in my salt baths. So you can use the Sandalwood Hydrosol in lieu of the sandalwood, which I do have the powdered sandalwood. Another thing to mention is for the Sandalwood Hydrosol, which I just started carrying last month. I haven't been advertising too much. It's very rare to find pure sandalwood exported out of India. So the fact that I have pure sandalwood coming from India is very unique. And normally you would have to take a trip to India to get that. So how I have it is a very unique thing, and I encourage you to take advantage of that. And I also have heard that it's very difficult to get essential oils right now, and shipping delays are ad infinitum. So if you are looking for something, going through someone like me could be pretty nice for you. I want to move on to lavender. And then I'm going to keep this video pretty short, but I want to move on to lavender quickly. I think I've kind of generalized enough about the rose that you get the idea. It's good for skin, it's good for bath, it's good for before meditation, it's good for many things. You can use it in food, so we'll leave that there. Lavender, this is a 10 milliliter bottle, and this is coming from the Himalayas, and again, this is from India, just like I mentioned with the other one. Lavender can be used in my recipe book in lieu of actually brewing lavender tea for my lavender ice cream and my lavender milk. Because this is food grade, you can put a little bit in to make lavender milk and lavender ice cream. Also, lavender is great to diffuse around the house. It helps people relax and fall asleep. It is also a really good scorpion repellent. So I make sure to diffuse something with lavender around the house at least 5 times a week. And you can also use lavender for your facial toner, just like I was describing with the rose. So that's a variant. You can use lavender in other creative ways to make deodorants, hand soaps, dish soaps. So I use lavender for my dish soap. You can use it in conjunction with Dr. Bronner's soap. One that's unscented, and make your own laundry detergent, and like I mentioned, hand soap, dish soap. And so you can also use lavender in your shampoo. You can make your own shampoos, and I had videos about that on my Rainbow Food Rocks channel. However, I've hid them. Maybe I'll re-release them on this channel. I just haven't quite decided, and I have so many videos I've been trying to move over, and then I took a nice break, which I'm kind of still on partial break here because I am doing my YTT, my yoga teacher training course. So lavender has many uses, and again with Valentine's Day coming up, and I'm just breathing this in, lavender is just one of those really romantic kind of oils. So just to reiterate, if you're looking for some things for your Valentine, I have many oils, but the ones that just scream out to me Valentine's Day are the lavender, the rose hydrosol, and for a male, although it can be for a female, I would say the sandalwood. And with the sandalwood, sometimes I like to just spray it around myself before meditation. And if you look into a lot about Indian customs, you'll see that it's customary to like dip flowers in sandalwood paste before doing meditation and things like that. So you can look into that and research that. So to recap, I have these available. You can read up about them at rainbowfoodrocks.com. You'll need to go to the tab for essential oils. I'll put a link in the description box to save you the trouble of searching. And just to reiterate, I'll be posting my video from Uprooted Kitchen about how I have my oils at the Uprooted Kitchen in Gilbert, Arizona. And I also have them at Soul Center Mesa in Arizona. and then you can email me if you'd like me to ship them to you. It's probably going to be easiest to ship in the United States. If you don't live in the United States, I have tried to ship something to, say, for example, the UK, and I didn't hear anything for months, and it came back. So I'm not sure for anyone that's living outside of the USA if I can guarantee that the shipping will get there, and it's just out of my control. I can try my hardest though for you. You do have to cover the shipping, and there is tax to pay. I do have PayPal, and I do have, what's the other thing? I do have Square, so I can take payments in those two ways. And then if you are local in Arizona, I can also meet up with you for a delivery and bring it to your house, as long as you're within like a 45-minute drive radius from where I am located in Chandler, Arizona. Then we can do that. And I hope that you have enjoyed learning a little bit about my essential oils. I hope that you look into them. I encourage you to check these out as options for your Valentine. Oh, I know what I forgot to mention. I hope you've stayed with me to listen to this. Chocolates. So you can actually, minuscule amount, a little bit goes a long way, but you can melt down. I like to use the gem chocolates. They're the Hue Gems, that's what they're called. Sorry, I misspoke. Hue Gem chocolates. And I'll take those and I'll melt them down, and I'll get those like little cups that you can put chocolates in to shape them, and put just a little bit. Now, I used to love decorating my chocolates with like actual lavender flowers and pieces of dried roses. It's getting harder to go to the markets and to find that stuff. So what I now do is just a little bit of lavender for my lavender ones, a little bit of rose for my rose ones, and then I can do a combination. So that's another way that you can use essential oils for your Valentine. You can get very, very creative in the kitchen. And if you're looking for any other ideas, feel free to email me or drop a comment in the comment section, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Do keep in mind I am studying to be a yoga teacher, so sometimes my studies keep me very busy, especially every other weekend. So I will try my best to respond to you within 24 to 48 hours. All right, well, thank you for listening, and have a wonderful end of your weekend or beginning of your day if you're starting the next week. And I will see you on the next video. Please like, subscribe, and share with like-minded people. Bye now.